60-40. Final quarter here. Zamboanga down by 20 points. Even though Basilan only had 8 points in that third, they are still in command here. Zamboanga unable to capitalize, only 11 in that third quarter, but let's see what happens here as Gabat opens the fourth with a 3-ball.
Prior to that, Gabat was 1 out of 9, only his second conversion from the outside in this game.
Boson attacks the middle, left-handed scoop won't go. Gabat looks ahead.
They gotta give him 2 shots.
It has to be. But if Gabat makes 2, this is the closest for Zamboanga here. 3-point shot is brought to you by Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances.
That's right, since the first half.
There's Gabat at the line. The struggles continue, Javi.
12 out of 21 right now from the free throw line. Para sa Zamboanga, sikat. And that's the thing, when you're catching up, you're going to have to take advantage of all the opportunities you're getting. You get to the free throw line, you've got to make both. You get open looks, you got to knock them down. Defensively, you're going to have to prevent the other team from scoring, because if not, the lead will just continue to go back and forth, back and forth.
Gabat is whistled for the personal. It's 60-44 here. Kalo to inbound to Hoson. Dagangon. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Dagangon loses it to Kalisay. There's a whistle going against Basilan, a 3-second call.
And Zamboanga, I'm sure, would have flipped if there was a foul called on the swipe.
Imagine nailing a 3 here.
It's going to be big
for Zamboanga. It's a big possession, pretty much. Kahit maka 2-pointer na sila dito. Sena gets it to drop. It's down to 14. The deficit here for Zamboanga. Basilan needing an answer here. 8:20 to play. Tempra. Eman Kalo pulls up. That's off the mark. Rebound ni Kalisay. Kalisay will drive. Alanganin ang kanyang layup.
Lost his balance. I think he got surprised na nakatakas sa depensa. He was able to split the defense on his way up.
Kalo with a crossover. The jumper won't go. Tempra is there to save the day.
You force a miss, but you have to make sure everybody else is accounted for. Nobody putting a bounty on James Tempra, who was just waiting for that ball to fall right into his hands.
Maganda dito. Maganda ng escape ni Eman Kalo. Alam mo yung maganda doon? Parang sinadya niya talaga yung pasa niya.
Well, I wouldn't doubt it for a guy like Eman Kalo, who has been a basketball savant all his career.
Sena against Arwin Santos. Wants a clear out against the Spider-Man. 2 veterans going at it. Sena is blocked, but a foul on Arwin.
Oh, they're gonna challenge this.
Gusto ko yung game na game si Arwin. Nabantayan din si
Siyempre
Sena.
naman. Kita mo naman dito, Sena, he was really adamant of going one-on-one.
I don't think he's gonna earn a reversal here of the call.
I don't think so too. There was contact there. Parang bahagyang natamaan pa nga yung mukha.
And
was successful. There was no foul.
oh,
Wow.
so marginal contact, but poor angle, Javi.
I'm surprised. See, yun, no? Sa mukha eh. Sa mukha tinamaan.
Okay. Kawilan fires and hits. Even better.
Well, from just an opportunity to get 2 points, you get 3. You're going to take that if you're Zamboanga, and that guy definitely has to heat up. That's his first 3 points of the game.
62 to 49. Carlo with the basketball. Eman will shoot. He misfires again. Scoreless here in the second half. Eman Carlo. Reg Gabat will launch it and hit the 3. It's down to 10.
Now, this is why I've been saying earlier that if you're Basilan, even if you have a lead as big as 27, you cannot afford to relax. You cannot afford to stop and add on to it, because Zamboanga has a lot of shooters at their disposal. The power of the three-point shot right now helping them get back into this game. This was the shot by Kawilan off the inbound after the successful challenge by Basilan on the foul by Armin Santos, and then here Reg Gabat, nobody was on him. Sena did a good job of setting sort of a screen right there to prevent his man from trying to challenge the shot. Nobody else was there for Reg Gabat.
Basilan is aware that, you know, Zamboanga will come back. They just have to respond to it. Cabagnot with 7 points so far to go with 4 assists, make that 8 points. It's a 12-point lead for the Star Horse, but Zamboanga pretty much back in it here.
No doubt about it. And Chino Mosqueda back in the game as well. He was the brightest spot in the third quarter para sa kanila.
12 to 4 ang quarter scoring. Sena gets the basketball. The jump hook won't go. Rebound ni Arwin Santos. Sena goes down. Eman Calo in a rush. Calo kukuha ng dalawang free throws.
And now they're not hitting their outside shots. Here was the rebound by Armin Santos. And that's a flop. That's definitely a flop. No doubt about it.
Parang binangga niya yung ulo, tapos siya pa yung ano eh.
Hindi nga natamaan eh. Kung tinamaan man, dumaplis
talaga,
na.
kailangan. Pang-famas yun ah.
Oo.
Hindi Oscars ha, pang-famas lang.
He's making a case. Baka naman kasi yun yung pinapahiwatig ni James Sena na gusto niya na mag-showbiz.
Oo. Pwede.
Pwede, no?
Sila ni Tamsi.
Oh, kung yung kasama nating si Mikabe Samis ay mag-showbiz.
Oo.
Si James Sena baka gusto.
Oo. Ayan, masama na yung tingin sa'yo. Kalisay will miss the 3. Rebound. Oh, ayan, again.
I cannot imagine how that can happen 2 straight times. But this one, ito natamaan talaga to.
Masakit nga yung siko ni Pastoran eh. Tingnan natin ulit yung nangyari dito. Grabe si Arwin Santos.
Dinaplisan lang.
Bumangon naman agad. Okay, bumangon naman agad si James.
He was trying to get another call, but unfortunately that did not happen.
Intense din eh. Intense din dito si James Sena ngayon eh.
He is really loving this matchup between him and Armin Santos.
Basilan not out of the woods yet here.
Definitely, you know, this is still a long way to go. Your basketball is still to be played. That's still 5 minutes and 39 under 6 minutes.
So si Gabat yung foul.
Well, he was too close.
The next foul will send Basilan to the free throw line. They gotta go quick here.
They have to go quick.
Masyadong marami na tayong delay eh.
Meron pa tayong isang matinding matchup mamaya.
Kaya nga eh.
And that game has a lot of storylines that we could gather and share.
That's a backcourt
violation.
That's a backcourt
Yep.
violation. A good break here for Zamboanga. If only they can capitalize here. Abdul, Sena, Sumang, Gabat, and Kawilan, the 5 on the floor. 12 turnover for Basilan. Gabat misses the 3.
That would have been huge.
That was a good look there para kay Reg Gabat.
Zamboanga continuing to struggle from the outside in this game. 5 out of 25. They're averaging almost 10 makes per game this season.
The bounce pass inside, Calo to Arwin Santos.
This has made all the difference in this game. It's really been the passing for Basilan. 22 assists already at this point.
The struggles continue para kay Reg Gabat. Where is he now? 1 of 12? 2 of, or 3 of 12?
Yeah. 3 of 12, that's right.
67 to 52. These are crucial moments for Basilan. They can say goodnight here early on. Masyado malakas para kay Alex Cabagnot. Sumang in the lane. Nabitawan ng bola. Taken away by Basilan.
I think he really made a wrong decision there. Did not have to spin back. Could have gone straight to the right side. Strong to the cup dahil ang sikip dun sa kaliwa eh.
Pastoran will drive.
But that's going to be 2 shots still for Jimboy. Zamboanga in the penalty early again here. But in the third quarter, this also happened. Kaya lang ang Basilan di nakakapitalize. Let's see how they do in making their free throws here in the penultimate frame.
68 to 52. 3:59 remaining. I'd like to thank LGR, the official outfitter of the Mpbl. Under 4 minutes remaining. 16 points ang lamang ng Basilan. Gabat will fire. Gets it to go.
Posible pa ito, but they need some stops and they need to make those open looks, just like what Reg Gabat had been able to do. I thought that was too early of a shotgun kay Alex Cabagnot.
Sumang drives. Gabat is open. Kawilan was open as well, but Reg puts it in. It's down to 12 with 3 minutes and change here.
Yeah, he was trying to be safe on that one. He knows that he's been struggling from the outside. He inched closer. And that's back-to-back baskets right now for Reg Gabat. That's a terrible foul given up by Roy Sumang. He will put Jimboy Pastoran at the free throw line again.
And Jimboy at the line. It's a penalty ng Zamboanga.
They've been in the penalty since the 4.5-minute mark of this fourth. They were in the penalty early as well in the third, but they could not fully capitalize on it.
Sumang goes to Abdul, the kick out. Kawilan is wide open. Atogo and Arwin with some crucial rebounds here. He's got 9 rebounds in the ball game.
He really has been that guy that's been relied upon inside to make sure that they secure possessions, move it into their front court, and get shots. Oh, what a pass. Sorry, missed though.
Sayang yun. Here's Super Sumang in the lane. Gets it to drop. It's down to 11.
Oh, Sumang is fuming mad. He thought he was hit.
Oo nga. With Arwin Santos and the rest of the Star Horse looking good at the moment. He was asking for a foul. Masyado manipis kung tinawagan yan.
Yeah. Halos dumaplis lang din si Adi Santos dun sa mukha niya. There you go. And also hit a little bit of that wrist.
We have a timeout here for Basilan. They're up by 11.
There was a warning on Zamboanga number 8, Roy Sumang, for unsportsmanlike behavior.
Babalik ang Liga ng Bawat Pilipino dito sa Calasiao Sports Complex in Calasiao, Pangasinan. 2:22 remaining. Zamboanga down by 27 earlier. They are within 11, but time not on their side right now. Pastoran against Sumang. Turco is back on the floor. Calo.
Ooh, useless foul.
Momentum of Reg Gabat. Tumama kay Emad Calo.
They were really making an effort to catch up, close out. They were wary of the shooters placed on the floor. Calo is there, Dagangon is there. Pastoran can hit the outside shot. That's why they were really rushing to close out.
Emad Calo for more separation, but he could not convert on the free throw. They are now 9 of 19.
Wow. That's something that they definitely have to work on.
Split para kay Eman. 16 points in the ball game. Final 2 minutes here. And Zamboanga complete a comeback. Sumang inside. He scores. And this is the closest Zamboanga has gone here. They are within 10. Minute and 45 to play. Pastoran. Ano gagawin ng Basilan dito? Pastoran could not convert, but a crucial tap by Lester Reyes. Here comes Calo inside the paint. Eman Calo trying to put this one away here. Sumang. Nabitawan ni Kawilan. It will stay with Zamboanga, but referee Alan Manzano wants to double check.
Well, I was surprised with Carlos' sudden attack to the basket, but he made sure making that 2 points para sa kanila.
Let's go to Mika.
Hindi ko lang talaga pwedeng hindi ipasok ito. Sabi ko kay Eman Calo, alam ko masayahin ka pala biro, pero parang sobrang saya mo itong season na to at sa game na to halos hindi ka talaga nagbimintis. He said, gusto ko lang lumabas sa court na kahit 35 na ako at ang 20s lang ang mga kalabang ko, hindi sila basta-basta uubra sa akin. Eman wears his wedding ring on the string of his shorts each game as his inspiration na ngayon ko lang nalaman. That's how serious he takes his playing. Si Delphin Javi.
Thank you so much for that, Mika. A bit of information on Eman Calo, but I think he's inspiring a lot of people here. Ito si Eman Calo with his play, with his steadiness on the court. I think as he's gone, as his, you know, habang tumatanda siya, at lumalabas itong totoong Eman Calo na he's pretty much you know, yung pagka-fit niya dito sa laro niya sa Mpbl, lalo na dito sa Basilan.
He's aging like fine wine. And he has shown us that what, oh my goodness.
That's good night. That's night.
That's night.
51.9 to play. 13 points ang lamang ng Basilan.
And that's a huge bonus already with everything that Arwin Santos has been able to do in this game. 9 points now para sa kanya after that 3. He's put down 9 rebounds. And how many blocks has he had? Arwin Santos, the Spider-Man, making some big rejections in this game. 3 blocked shots para sa kanya.
That's a foul on Roy Sumang, trying to defend the bigger Arwin Santos.
Two former PBA players going at it. Way downtown here.
Only a few players are allowed to do that in the PBA. And even, you know, only a few players are allowed and can hit from that area of the floor.
Well, I mean, it's hard not to allow a guy like Arwin Santos. That's a legend already in Philippine basketball.
And Basilan able to hold off Zamboanga here. And this is another big win para dito sa Basilan. They've had some big wins this season, Javi. One against Pampanga, And then here, as they are going to come away with a huge one against a really good team in the South Division. They beat Zamboanga here, Basilan Star Horse.